Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I am backlogged with news to cover and different things that keep getting sent to me. Today, Mike Jansen. Now, I talk about Mike Jansen every once in a while because he was one of my very first followers, and he is the announcer for the Indianapolis Colts. And he's also the guy, I have many people tell me that they love my intro, and Mike Jansen, out of the kindness of his heart, is the guy who produced my intro. So if you need any kind of production work, go to mgjansen.com, and this guy is a good guy, and he does great work, as you've seen, because everybody loves the intro, and so I always get compliments on that. But Mike sent me this, and I wanted to go over this. It was from @CoinDesk Movers. And they said, you've heard of Bakkt and Fidelity's digital assets, but another new institutional platform to watch is @SeedCX. And I had never heard of this particular platform, but it's also an institutional platform. They said it's been hiring Wall Street veterans, such as two cybersecurity specialists, I can't even begin to say that name, who quietly joined @SeedCX in August after 6 years at asset management and hedge fund giant Citadel. And then it says, and risk settlement specialist Maurice Goodman, who also joined @SeedCX in August after working at Bank of America Merrill Lynch earlier CME Group. And then it says the co-founders of SeedCX were both featured in Forbes' recent 30 Under 30 list as well. Profile says they founded the firm in their MIT dorm room. So these guys, these aren't dumb cookies. These are like smart people that have assembled smart and experienced people. It says, but with 25 million in funding, including 15 million raised in Series B round in September, and a swap execution facility license, SeedCX isn't a scrappy garage operation. So they're basically telling you this is a real deal competitor. So I went with like Bakkt and Fidelity and these guys. SeedCX, this is there if you want to go follow them @SeedCX. I went to their website just to get a look at who's backing them. Kcoin, CMT Digital, Bain Capital, TetrasCapital, F2 Pool, Divergence Digital Currency Fund. And so yet another big player on the scene in digital assets. So be excited, be very excited. And then Mr. B @XRP Mr. He's always sending me great stuff. He sent me this. He told me that @Samuel Gooch, who you should follow, had sent him or had put this on Twitter and had copied me on this. And I haven't been staring at Twitter all day. I've been busy today, so. But I appreciate Sam Gooch copying me on this. Apparently, he was at this event here, the London Summit 2018, where the Coinbase UK CEO says listing XRP is too much effort. He's basically saying that ERC20 tokens are quick and easy for them, I guess, which this sounds totally weird to me because the money to be made on XRP is ridiculous, and they know it. And so this I'm kind of confused by. I've always said, and I continue to believe that Coinbase not listing XRP has a philosophical / political reason behind it that I don't necessarily know the answer to. Don't really care, because XRP, they need XRP worse than XRP needs them, because it's the greatest digital asset ever created. And there's plenty of platforms like the one I just showed you that are coming up. And so these guys are going to be the ones that lose, not XRP or Ripple. But moving along, he said something down here towards the bottom that I found very interesting. He says, no video proof for this, I'm afraid. I'm afraid, but I asked the CEO of eToro, are they in talks with Ripple about becoming a market maker for XRapid? He said yes. He's also bullish on BTC and ETH. And okay, so eToro that's big. That's big if the guy's really working with Ripple about being a XRapid market maker. So I thought that was worthy of mention. Moving along, C3 Nick today posted this: XRP is officially listed as a supported asset on Coinbase custody. That does not imply trading support in the normal Coinbase app. In other words, XRP is not listed to be traded on Coinbase, but it is listed as a supported asset for Coinbase for storing XRP at Coinbase custody. And so there is a difference. But as we've said before, it's just a matter of time, and these guys are the ones losing until that happens. All right, now I want to address the market plunge that we had. So at about 189 billion, this thing had tanked all the way down. I saw it as low as, I was throwing baseball. My sons had a baseball lesson, and they were hitting off the tee, and I glanced down. I think this had gotten down as far as 181 billion. But an interesting thing was happening, and that was that XRP started coming back while Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash continued to plunge. And I've seen XRP jump Ethereum and go back and forth once or twice. Now, now I want to go over what this is related to. But before I do that, I'm going to read for you. Before I go over that, I wanted you to see this video. This I posted to Twitter. This was on Fast Money, and crypto's market crash could be the beginning of something bigger. And the overall theme of this girl right here must be like an analyst or something, but she was saying there was a number of reasons. But the overall inference, the overall theme of what I got out of this is that all of these people think that this was a precursor to a blast off. That's what I got out of this. But there was one thing that this lady mentioned that I had not heard, but maybe I missed it. But she said that Fidelity Digital Assets officially launches in January. And maybe I missed it, but I did not know that. So that could be breaking news on this video. I don't know. I really just don't remember. Okay, now back to this market. And this is a theme that I've seen all the way since back in 2013. It's the most frustrating thing in the world, but it's good. And here's the reason it's good. The reason this market went down today, everybody, and I'm going to read you this email I got, and this sums it up better than anything. But it had to do with the Bitcoin Cash fork. Well, as you know, XRP, the greatest digital asset ever created, does not need a fork. It doesn't fork, and it doesn't have to do all that stuff because XRP is the greatest digital asset ever created. It doesn't need to be changed. It is what it is, and it's the greatest, period. Well, unfortunately for right now, and this isn't going to be this way very long into the future, but unfortunately still for right now, we get drugged down in the mud by Bitcoin and some of these others. The market moves together, and it's just that way right now. But the good news is it's not going to always be that way. When use cases fully begin to get implemented and that XRP bathtub begins to slowly fill up with use case, this kind of stuff isn't even going to happen anymore. But the most important thing to get out of this is that Bitcoin Cash and their fork has absolutely nothing to do with XRP. And that's the reason that you should look at this and as either a buying opportunity or just something to say, this is so stupid, but we have to go through this to get to the prize. And the prize is coming. Okay, so I'm going to read you this email, and and this sums it up about as good as anything I've heard so that you have an understanding of what happened today. It says Bitcoin fell to its lowest price in over 12 months on Wednesday amid a broader cryptocurrency market sell-off. As of press time, Bitcoin's lowest point in today's session is 5,389, the lowest reported price figure since October 24th of last year. Nearly all coins in the top 100 have fallen significantly, and in total, the capitalization of the entire cryptocurrency market lost over 30 billion in value over the last 24 hours, registering at 181 billion as of press time, according to CoinMarketCap. Then it says, what's causing this fall? Bitcoin Cash is splitting into two separate coins tomorrow evening, November 15th at 1640 UTC. One led by the developer group Bitcoin ABC, and the other Bitcoin SV, led by blockchain research company InChain. This is a very contentious split between the two parties, and they're fighting to determine which side will become the dominant one. While there are technical differences between the two chains, the split appears to be more political in nature, which Bitcoin SV threatening to sell all their Bitcoin in order to fund their war against the other faction. This could be one theory for today's sell-off. And then it says, buy the dip. And it says, while this fight is impacting the entire industry and the result is unknown, it may be important to remember Warren Buffett's famous quote, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button and tell your friends and family to be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Thanks for listening.